on this show or something. Oh, hi.
Hi. I heard he told me to hit the button.
Hit the button.
I hit the button. Welcome, Game Time Decision, where if you're not red, white, and blue, I just said that. I was in my head. There was letters after that that told you what to do, but I won't do it.
Yeah.
Game Time Decision. Listen, I was on a rand money. I'm gonna lie.
It happens.
Game Time Decision brought to you, as always, on the Picks and Parlay and Earl Sports Best channels, where we are sponsored by Caesar Sportsbook. Wager up to $1,250 on your first bet. If you don't win, don't worry. You'll get 100% of your stake back as a free bet. And win or lose, you also get 1,000 reward credits, 1,000 tier credit points. And I'm going to put my hat on the right way.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got this.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Go Pistons.
Anyway, yeah, let's go Pistons tonight. So yeah, that's use the promo code GTD Full. Links in the description of the video here. All you gotta do is click on the link. If you haven't signed up with Game Time Decision, if you haven't signed up with Caesar Sportsbook, I don't know what you're waiting. Use it every day. You know, you gotta have multiple books in your pocket.
If it's legal in your state.
If it's legal in your state.
Carolina.
100%. North Carolina, shout out. Do better. North Carolina.
Do better.
Also, don't forget about earlsportsbets.com/promo. Their 7-day package, only $49. And you need value. We talk value all the time on this show. You're not going to get more value than that. So, did you guys miss me yesterday?
You were gone yesterday?
I mean,
Yeah.
we missed
Yes, we missed you. We didn't have our Lenny to make fun of, so but no, we
talking
did
shit.
fine. We made it through. I think yesterday we talked about NFL and kind of like what was going on, the playoff scenarios at the moment. Yeah, we talked about that game, which was a disaster. Freaking, if Pittsburgh could have missed that 2-point conversion, we would have had our under. No problem. But of course they had to get that 2-point conversion at the end.
Yeah, all I was on, to be clear, was I was on Caesar. Steelers plus 8.5 and under 46
Well, you got
or 6.5.
that.
Yeah, so I hit it, but I didn't like that game at all. I had a few player props. Najee Harris hurt me in fantasy when he went out at halftime.
Oh shoot, there's still fantasy. What's going on in the Picks and Parlays league?
Oh,
I haven't
there's a
checked
big
that.
rivalry game here.
Is there?
I just beat Craig last week.
Oh, I go up against who do you call it this week? Higgs.
I thought it was me.
No, you go up against Higgs. I go up against Higgs.
What the hell am I talking
I forgot the team I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've had DK Metcalf on my bench. That's fantastic. And I left Joshua Palmer in. Wow, no wonder why I suck.
Well, I can't imagine why
you're wasn't in.
I can't imagine why you're in 11th place out of 12.
I gave up in both my fantasy leagues about 3 weeks ago. So
wait, aren't you Giggity?
I'm Giggity, yeah.
Yeah, I play you next week. This week coming
up.
up.
Oh wait, I just lost to Higgs then. Okay.
You just lost to Higgs. So it's right now I'm projected to win. Well, it's 50-50. I'm literally projected to get 102.55, and you're projected to get 102.54.
Well, I just fixed up my lineup so that you reminded me, because I would have had a bunch of garbage. Yeah, exactly. But
all right. Well, I mean, let's look at the roster for Lenny here. Patrick Mahomes, Adam Thielen, Tyler Boyd.
Which I will say, I really like the Jets this week, getting plus money. I would take Adam Thielen's receiving yards and even a receiving touchdown. And here is why. Justin Jefferson is going to get nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because he is going to have to go up against the statistical best cornerback in the league right now, which is Sauce Gardner.
I do agree.
So he is going to get absolutely shut down. Adam Thielen's going to get all the yards. Adam Thielen's going to get everything.
I do like that. I'll tell you what, one of the best pickups I've had in this whole fantasy, not necessarily in this league in particular, but in another league, was Kenneth Walker III, MSU graduate there, played for the Spartans. He plays for Seattle. And Seattle run, and when Rashad Penny went down, earlier in the year. I grabbed him. He's a rookie.
Yep.
The dude is
he was the reason why Michigan State was good last year.
Yes, he was. And you can see why that team is not good. They have no running game right now. But yeah, let's head over to the chat, say hi to some people. Isaac says bloody Trent had to kill my
It was never
Iran money line.
It was never Iran.
Let's go, gentlemen. Time to win some bets, make some money, eat some pizza. I will tell you this. I was talking to these guys, my two favorite knuckleheads right here, before the show, about 5-10 minutes before, and my wife's uncle, who shout out to Uncle Ben. I know he's probably not watching because he still has a rotary phone in his house, and his TV still he has to get up and turn it. He's still living in the 80s, and he keeps his cell phone. He does have a cell phone. He keeps it in his car for emergency purposes. But shout out to Uncle Ben. He's still living in the 80s, but he's a nice man, and he just dropped off just randomly, drops off some stuff, and he dropped off these pastries. It's apparently it's a Jewish pastry. I'm trying to offend anybody, but it's like a big, thick chocolate chip cookie. It's very soft. And on the inside, awesome. I'm going to do this for you guys one time. I'm going to turn off my green screen because I did this for the twins.
And we'll get his comment out of here.
Yeah.
And we'll put you full screen.
Put me full screen. You ready? Ready? Take this for you. So it's chocolate chippies on here. It's not raisins. I thought they were. Wait for it. This bad boy. There's a cookie. There's a cookie.
It's a fried Oreo.
It's big. It's not an Oreo. It's like a cake. And like what I don't know what it is. Besides delicious. So continue. Let me take me on full screen though now. Oh, sorry. Hold on. God damn it, Tim. Let me get back in my room. Oh wait, Pistons. Yeah, here we are. Go so Pistons. Yeah, that's now I got chocolate chip all over my laptop.
Good job.
Not the first time.
I couldn't imagine that it would be the first time.
Or the last.
Not today. So let's talk some NBA. 3 games on. I like my Pistons. Bad boy hoodie. Red, white, and blue. Should I be concerned because they're a terrible road team? They're not healthy. They're young. The coaching sucks.
Well, they're at home.
So I was about to say they're at home.
Oh, yeah, they are at home. My bad.
I wouldn't be concerned.
Okay. I don't know. That's your play of the day?
That's my only NBA play today.
Oh, okay.
Is this still yours?
Not today, Satan.
Mm-hmm. No, I kind of going to take a page out of, excuse me, so doughy. Tim Earl's book. We did a free pick on this game. I'm going to take the Dallas Mavericks at home plus points, 2.5, 2. Because
I like that.
Until Golden State proves they can do anything, I'm not on the road. I'm going to continue to not, fade them or whatever. So I'm going to put that in there. So I'm going to take Dallas Mavericks plus 2. Can't spell Dallas. That's mine. Tim Earl, you got a hockey play?
Oh shoot, there's hockey today?
Oh yeah.
No, I don't have a hockey play.
Do you have one for tomorrow?
I have. You know what? Hold on. Let me look at today's slate. To be honest, I haven't even. No. We did it on the show, but I don't look at hockey that often.
You don't realize who plays tomorrow.
Oh yeah, no, I know who plays tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I was pissed because I wanted to bet that game, and I saw what the line originally was, and when the line was dropped on my book, it was a half goal higher. I wanted the over in that game.
I got the Red Wings at like -1 something, but not 1-4. It was like -110 or 15. And I took it over 6. Now I see it at 6.5.
Yeah, I wish I was able to get that line. That's 6. I wanted the 6 really bad.
I got it. I'll be honest with you. I did a free pick video on this with Terry Edelman today, which will be dropping later on tonight. I won't tell you guys what the pick is.
I already know
all right. So, but Terry Edelman put me hip on that where I could find it still at 6. My cup is green.
Wow. No, I don't have a play. I would look towards the Bruins puck line just because Tampa just played last night and had an overtime game, but Boston has a 15-game home win streak.
They have not lost at home this year.
No, correct.
So
I'd probably go towards Boston. I kind of lean towards the SJ.
They're 12-0 at home this year.
Yeah, I know. I kind of lean towards the Sharks as well, but didn't bet any of them. Yeah.
Kind of lean Kraken. Like the Avs a little, but I'm a little skeptical on that. I love the Islanders on the puck line in regulation. I kind of Sharks. I can see that. I'm not opposed to that, but I also like I want to bet the Ducks, Nick Earl. I'm just saying. I don't know why, but I haven't. But I kind of want.
I didn't take a side in that game, so
that's fair. I haven't done a lot of totals. I've been venturing off on the player props a little bit in hockey. Been doing because I figured out I can parlay a couple player props, like 2-3 teams or 2-3 props for like minus 150-ish and get pretty good return on my money. So I've been doing some of that. Like I'm not gonna lie, Dylan Larkin points, stuff like that. Like in that Wings game yesterday against Maple Leafs. What's his name? Austin Matthews point. Dylan Larkin a point. I can't remember. I got a couple, and then other games, stuff like that. But I do like the Bruins tonight. But I feel like that's almost the obvious play because of how good the Bruins are at home, and because the Lightning played yesterday. So I feel like that
too
obvious.
It does feel like the obvious play. My model liked it, so I ended up betting it.
Right.
But also yesterday, an obvious play was the Devils.
Right. So I bet the Devils. I did not bet the Devils pregame. I bet the Devils when it was 2-2, and I got him at minus 106-ish or something, right, just under 110 or somewhere around there, almost even money. And I bet him at 2-2, and that's only because I didn't feel good yesterday at all. Maybe still Thanksgiving hangover, food wise or whatever, but and I kind of like I'm not gonna lie. After everything, I laid down, took a nap, and then I woke up and like hockey was already on, and I was scrambling to in play some stuff because I'm a degenerate and I needed plays on something. And yeah, so I saw it and it was already 2-2. So that's the only reason. I don't want anybody to think that like I thought, ooh, let's wait and in play this shit. No, I just didn't feel good. I took a little nap and woke up and it was tied, and I'm like, oh, the Devils are going to win this game. And if I can get them at even money, I jumped on it.
The Rangers suck this year.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sad.
But the Islanders are good. I mean,
I can't stand the Rangers, so I'm loving this.
Yeah. I think the Islanders are sneaky good. Like, sneaky good, like, don't let them get in the playoffs.
It's almost like
now, Ilya Sorokin's going to win the Vezina Trophy this year.
So are the Islanders this year's Rangers? Or last year's Rangers,
My numbers suggest yes.
Right?
Absolutely, they are.
Not like this is the team that made back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals, and then the one season that they start off with 13 straight road games, get hit heavy with COVID.
Last year was a fluke, and they're proving it.
Last year was a fluke.
Well, I think the Rangers, as far as the Rangers go, you live and die by your goaltender with a team like that. And you know what I mean? And when he has an incredible year like he had last year, talking about Igor Shesterkin, when he has an incredible year like he had last year, you can't rely on somebody to do that year in and year out. I mean, those are, he will probably bounce back. I'm not saying, and he's not having a horrible year by any means, but
he's not having the Vezina
he's not having that year
that the Rangers need him to have in order to be a legit team.
Thank you. But yeah, so all right, let's head back over to the chat. Brandon says, hi, Tim, Nick, and Winnie. I don't know why you keep calling me Winnie, bro, Brandon, but me and you're going to have a goddamn conversation if you keep calling me Winnie. Hey, man, been going back and forth on whether or not to take the Habs on the money line. I already bet the over 6. Oh,
you've already bet the over 6 and you like the Habs. What I did was I also have the over 6 and I took the Habs team total over 3.5 at plus 125.
So the Sharks are bad.
And they projected to have Kakinen in net, which has been really bad this year.
So maybe instead of Habs money line at like whatever minus 105 is, 105, maybe look at the Habs team total. What up, nerds? What up, Dave? What up,
Dave?
I'm gonna be on. You guys probably will too. I'm on USC. We're gonna be talking about that game Friday night, I believe. I think he's gonna
be doing a watch along on it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we talked on Twitter. I said I'm gonna try and jump on for a little while there and talk some
roll Utes.
Pac-12 USC Trojans, man. Wrap it up. This way you don't have babies. Trojan money line.
Protect yourself at all times.
All times. Texans money line. Are we talking football?
I like this. I like that look an awful lot.
Against Cleveland with Deshaun Watson coming in.
I mean, I think
that's gonna be.
I think everybody's on Cleveland. Hold on. I don't know who that is.
And I'm gonna say, if you like that look, the Houston look, don't bet it now. That line's only going to get bet up by the public. That's a 7.5 already. It opened up at like a 6.5.
I want to say Deshaun Watson comes out and balls out and whatever, but I found out, and this is again the conspiracy theory kind of guy in me, that there's going to be like 10 to 15 different victims or accusers or whatever you call them, the politically correct term, are going to be at that game, and like how does that play out? Like, I don't think he cares. NFL I don't think he cares at all. Zero.
I think he scores a touchdown and does an inappropriate gesture in the end zone.
Does he do like a hip thrust? Does he do like
Baker Mayfield?
Jamal Williams from the Lions got in trouble a couple weeks ago for doing too big of a hip thrust. He's been doing it his whole career, but apparently he got a little too hippie, and he threw the hips a little too hard.
Now,
and they threw a flag on him.
Well, we'll see. Deshaun Watson, touchdown, and then he pulls a Baker Mayfield from Oklahoma when he started pretending to jack off at the opponent, and you start seeing that in the. I think you see something like that.
I think he just does a whole little like rub himself down kind of thing. Yeah, that's so bad.
Sorry.
I don't know, but what happens? You can tell me Fox or CBS, they're not going to show the accusers in the stands holding signs up going,
no, they
whatever.
Won't show that.
No, they won't show all that. So, do you think it's going to really affect him?
No.
I don't. I think we're all looking too much into that.
Yes.
The beanie is a cold bit. Yeah, it's a high of 55 right now. It is
beautiful.
55 degrees in Las Vegas. But I have I'm a hat guy. So.
Oh, wow. It's warmer in it's Greenville. It's warmer in Raleigh than here, than in Vegas.
I didn't do the hair today, so I could put another hat on. I just got tired of wearing the ball cap. Plus, I only put this on because the USA team was playing, and the Pistons. So, Rockets as of today. I will wait for your team.
My team was the Denver Nuggets, and they beat the Rockets by a lot last night.
Who hasn't? And they play tomorrow.
Who?
Denver and Houston.
Oh, so we get to own them again.
Calm down, Aaron Rodgers.
And we're 11.5-point favorites again. Oh, damn it. My two favorite teams are playing tomorrow. The Pacers and the Kings. I don't know who to grab.
Plus money.
Pacers. Pacers are plus money.
There you go. There's the one.
I'm gonna not bet that game.
Also did a free pick on that one today.
I love both of those teams. They've been Pacers 13-7, Sacramento 12-7 against the spread this year. Both of them have been making me a lot of money. 25-14 against the spread.
Wow.
The combined.
Roll.
And I can't. I remember coming into this year, I was mentioning I like this Pacers lineup. I like this Kings lineup.
Yes.
I was upping them, and I believe I have both of their win totals on my futures. On my futures thing. So these were two teams that I hyped up, and they've worked out nicely for me. But these are not teams that I'm jumping on now because they're doing well. I've been on them for a while. I'm trying to find my thing.
That's fair.
Wow, I tweet a lot. Oh, there's Furious stuff.
Yo. USA advances in the World Cup.
So now America can pretend like they like hockey, or like, I don't know why I keep doing it. Can pretend they like soccer for another couple days.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know who I follow zero soccer, right? My handicap 10 plays though today was the draw or USA, so I knew I'd go 1-1, or I'd win my actual dollar bet on Iran. This is how much I care about soccer, or a handicap 10 right now. But whoever the USA faces in the next round, I'm taking whoever that team is. I don't care if it's Canada. I'm taking them.
It's Netherlands. Canada was one of the first teams eliminated because
they're not
Canada's
a real country
not a real
either.
country.
Anyway, yeah, shouldn't even have been invited. It's the World Cup.
Where is my future?
Which team kills it?
The Canucks or the Jets do.
Kills what?
He has the Barstool boost. Bruins, Islanders, Jets, Canucks, all to win.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I like the Bruins,
right
and I'm,
over that.
of course, an Islanders fan. I didn't bet the side in the Islanders game, but I would lean Islanders. But I lean. I mean, I lean Jets, but I bet Washington.
I just keep waiting for the Avs to like explode, and they haven't. And the Jets have actually not been. The Jets have been rather decent this year.
For right now.
Yeah, so I would probably. Yeah, I don't like the Canucks though. Don't they play?
Canucks have been playing better though.
Like Capitals game, I just don't. That's a fair term, fair statement. They've been playing better. I don't know though. I don't like that game. If anything, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I like the under.
Which one?
Washington and Vancouver.
I can see it.
I mean, I didn't bet it. I don't like it.
In order to bet the under, I would need Spencer Martin in net for Vancouver.
Yes.
But not do that.
That would make me feel really good about the under. Montreal minus 1.5 in money.
I found my NBA futures. For whatever reason, I don't have anything for Indiana.
You're fine, Brendan. I'm just giving you trash.
But I do have Sacramento over 34 wins. I found that.
Oh, that's good. Bro says, it's raining here. My neighbor just came in all muddy. Had to tell him to take off his pants and jacket. What kind of party are you running over there? I'm just saying.
Hey now.
Pacers of the Kings, would you check the weather for use? What? Did you just somehow mix three sports together? No. Pacers and Kings NBA. And check the weather for the Houston game. Houston in a dome?
Houston's going to get a whole lot of dominance from the Nuggets coming their way again.
Sorry. Yo, fellas just hopped in to see what's good, how we feel about the Pens game tonight. Lenny and Pens. Here, I'm on the over in Sharks game and over in Calgary right now, leaning under in the Boston game.
I'm on the Hurricanes. I did that as a free pick video yesterday on Picks and Parlays.
Okay.
I'm on the over in the Sharks.
We did have that game.
And I did not touch the Calgary game.
Yeah, I don't like that Calgary game. Calgary, Florida. That just has wrong written all over for me. Like me being wrong. Just so you know. Doesn't matter who I get on, what side, over, under. I just feel like I'm going to be wrong. So, sometimes no bet is the best bet. USA, Netherlands. Yeah, USA loses. What's your favorite pick of the day? These desserts, pastry thingies, they had chocolate chips on them and a chocolate center.
Those look really good.
And Pistons money line.
I'm not going to talk you off of it.
Ooh, shit.
I'm gonna say no. It's a 6.5 across the board, so I can't give that play out because I got it at a 6.
Sure you can.
Sure
Tell them, buyer beware.
Yeah. I'll say
buy a half a point.
Yeah, I'll say my favorite pick of the day.
Release the Kraken.
Kraken.
Hold on. What color helmets are the Kings wearing?
I do not care.
I do.
And then as for this weekend, it's only one option for this weekend. Not Zach Wilson, but the Jets.
Magic Mike White.
Magic Mike will go and beat the frauds that they call the Vikings. We're working our way through the NFC North. We already beat the Packers. We already beat the Bears. Vikings are up next, and then we handle the.
That's where you stop right there.
We're about to own this division.
Don't go crazy. So yeah, Cody says you got any plays in college basketball?
Of course,
nope, none at all.
I'm gonna say at least 15. No, it's a shorter day. Shorter day. Over under. Give me a number. Set a total. How many games are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8.
Set it at 9 and a hook. So whether or not we have double digits.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. There's over 30 games, 40. I'm going to say over.
We got 9.
I knew you were going to set it a half high.
Just
because you knew he was going to say over no matter.
Yeah, that was as a sucker play on my part, and I should have thought about that because I know
we
how
got 9 today.
Is.
It's in a 9-pack on the site. You're welcome.
Hey, bet another one.
Don't
be a lightweight.
No, okay, whatever. But the two that we gave out as free picks on ESB last night was American, the Eagles. Will take down the Great Danes of Albany. We got the -5.5. I believe it's down to 4.5, which is whatever. And we got the Cadets of VMI, at least covering versus the Blue Hose of Presbyterian.
The blue hose. There's some hoes in this house, and they might be blue. So there's that. Oh, OC back for the Caps.
Yes.
Spencer in net.
Yep.
Spencer is confirmed. And looking at Clemson money line right now, there is some good college basketball on. I did wanted to ask you guys what couple games. I wanted to ask you guys about that game in the Michigan-Virginia game.
I will say, what is the lines?
But if you keep them out as premium plays,
we don't have play in either one of those games, but I'm gonna point you in a direction of where we're leaning for these games because I want to just be able. So the Clemson Penn State game. What is the line on that one? It's
I took Clemson money line.
Around two, pretty much twos across the board, and we have Penn State as a 2-point favorite. So actually, we lean towards Penn State in that game, but we didn't bet that one, and there was no value on it last night, and we're not going after it today. And that Michigan game is actually very interesting. We did not bet it. We have it exactly on that number. But my question with this one is number 3 team in the nation, and they're only a 4-point favorite. That just seems too easy. And I feel like that could be the trap play of the day. Grab Michigan money line.
So I did two different things. I took Michigan, and I took in a teaser, I took Penn State, Michigan and Penn State. So just teased up points. Okay. But I also have Clemson money line. Small little sprinkles because I'm not big on college basketball. Mm-hmm. We're talking $20 bets. Okay. We're just, you know what I mean? I'm not doing a whole lot of anything. So, but everybody's talking about this Michigan. I know we talked a lot about this on Morning Wood and stuff, this Virginia-Michigan game. And I thought the same thing. And I don't know if it was just like my inner Tim Earl speaking to me right here when I was looking at this game, but I was like, the number 3 team in the country going against an unranked team at home. Michigan's at home at the Chrysler Arena, and you're only a 4-point favorite.
Nick, thoughts on putting Michigan money line as a free play on the site?
Where are they playing?
Virginia. They're a 4-point dog. It's a weird line.
It's in Virginia?
No, it's in Michigan.
It's in Michigan at the Chrysler Arena.
Then that makes a lot more sense.
It's only.
You're saying there are 7 points.
Sorry, it's a 3.5 now.
So you're saying they're 6.5-point favorites on a neutral site. That makes sense. And they're 10.5 points favorites at home. That makes sense.
What I'm hearing is
no
Michigan money line plus $1.55.
I'm good. No, thank you.
Michigan 3-0 at home. I don't know. I don't know.
How bad is Michigan? Like
they're 5-1.
I mean, we have this line exactly at 4.
Which team shows up for Michigan? You know, I mean, I've watched a couple of their games, and it's like one time. And I'm not a Michigan fan, but I'm a money fan. Okay, so I don't give a shit. I'll bet Michigan if it's gonna make me money, but I don't know. It screamed me just weird to me. So
it is weird.
Know. Pants and jacket, got him. There you go. Don't scream. Oh yeah,
he's a Spencer. Yeah.
There would be no capital letters, no capital comments. Okay. Don't scream. Yeah, I got that. Pick of the day.
I have a lock. I have a lock for today. The lock is the New York Islanders will have a Russian in net tonight as their goaltender.
I'm going to take USA on the money line. That's my lock of the day.
Well, with the Islanders, it's either Sorokin
it's already confirmed, you jackass.
Well, it doesn't matter. Even if they unconfirm it, there's going to be a Russian in net tonight.
You know, you mess around and they'll pull in like the third string goalie whose name
Here comes Corey Schneider.
Jeff Smith or something. The most, middle America guy you could imagine, Pistons and the Knicks games at 7:00 Eastern.
Give me them Pistons.
There we go. Kraken
cock
over my video play. All right.
Release the Kraken.
NHL. There's a lot of picks. I got a lot going on in the NHL. For only having 9 games.
For tomorrow, I'm going to take the Detroit Red Wings on the super puck line.
You're such a liar.
The Sabres suck. There's no way that they can beat the Detroit.
Stop trying to speak it into existence. The gods of the NHL can't help you.
They haven't done anything against them recently.
Buffalo's actually not bad in Detroit. They play well in Detroit. Look it up. Stats. You guys remember these guys. Here, let me get this right. Hat change.
I'll go ahead and look it up.
I'm not getting in the middle of it.
Buffalo Sabres.
Do you think a draw would be a good bet on the Hurricane Penguins game tonight from Doug?
I gave out a couple of draws earlier in the day. I'm not betting any draws, but I want to start to track the ones I give out. I gave out 2. I said that Winnipeg, Colorado is one I would look to bet a draw in, and Florida, Calgary.
So I could get behind the Winnipeg, Colorado, but I'm not a big draw guy.
Me neither.
Sex spots are back. I got it. Legit seeing the Kraken love. Everyone really wants me to take the Kings. Like, for me, if it's the 10 helmets, it's the silver helmets for the Kings, I'm on the Kings.
I cannot give a crap what helmets they wear.
It's just a conspiracy.
The Red Wings Sabres series the last 2 years, so 2021, 2022, has been dominated by the Red Wings. They've won 4 out of the last 5. The only one that they lost was this year, or this year's game, and it was 8-3. But if you go back to 2016, you see a lot of both sides on it. And although when I scroll through it, there's a lot more red than there is blue.
Well, that's because Red Wings are the number 1 team in the NHL.
That's why Red Wings super puck line tomorrow.
Sure.
They're a lock.
I would lean Red Wings if I had to bet the game.
Red Wings money line.
It's up tomorrow.
There you go.
It's all Red Wings in regulation, Red Wings puck line, lots of point props, Fox Sports News. I don't know how to say it. This is a soccer guy from USA, though. I did watch.
He's the one that scored the goal and got kicked in the nuts.
He did. He took a straight knee in the nuts, and Mandy's yelling at my wife. She's big into soccer. She hates. Let me be clear. Hates watching soccer. Loves playing soccer. Coaches the kids little league soccer stuff. She played soccer on a travel team in high school. Like, she's good at it, all that shit. But she hates watching men's soccer. She's like, they're the biggest babies ever, right?
All they do is flop. I totally understand.
Yeah, so she saw that and was like, oh, get up, you big baby. And I'm like, hey, calm down. You didn't get kicked in the nuts. It's different. Don't take it easy. That looked like it hurt. An abdominal injury, and was taken to a local hospital for scans. Well, what are they going to do? They're going to do an ultrasound on his nuts. Walk that shit off, man. Who hasn't been kicked in the nuts? Don't have kids. They will.
I remember once I hit Nick in the nuts with a baseball.
You did?
Yeah, you were catching without a cup, and I bounced one into your.
I was.
I've also clocked Nick in the. I've also clocked Nick in the head a couple times with a baseball. So.
Hey, so in high school, I was a catcher on the baseball team for a couple years, 2 years, and I caught one to the inner thigh off the ground, and I was wearing a cup, and that shit still hurt. Okay, and the side, like that little, just a sweet spot right there, man. That some bitch, hurts right now just thinking about it. Well, good information.
I have to find the video of the
Ice X, our man on the street in Qatar for World Cup reporting. Thank you for that info.
I have to go through like Facebook or something and find. So there was one game in baseball where the game ended with me pitching to Nick to get our team to the championship game.
Oh, that's cool.
It was probably the best moment that I had, and then we kind of sucked the rest of our careers.
And then you grew up in life. Hey, it's downhill from there, bro. You peaked in high school. It happens to the best of us.
Oh no, it wasn't a high school. It was just a normal. town league game. No, we got cut from baseball in 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th grade, and we're like, all right, F this. 10th grade even came with us going through a whole entire workout regimen, and we trained for like 6 months and got a week worth of tryouts, and we were cut. Best shape that we have ever been in our lives, but it ended up not working out.
Badasses that eat online and talk sports.
Yep. Now if I tried to throw a baseball, I would throw my arm out in about 17 pitches. So.
Yeah, right. Many totals are changing in the NHL today. It looks like maybe goalies. I don't know. Senegal classifies.
They got him.
Ecuador eliminated. Oh yeah, I called that today.
Oh, UC was eliminated. Damn
it. USA won. Thanks for the update there.
Glad you told us. I had no idea.
Are you just waking up? You need to follow our beat reporter in Qatar, man on the street, Ice X. No, take your time off watching the World Cup. No likes at all. No likes at all.
Unbelievable.
What the faffle? Studying games of today. You guys want my soccer picks for tomorrow? Again,
Germany.
Let's be clear about this. I
Germany
pick
playing?
Based off places I would visit.
Is Germany playing? I need them. I need them to make it out of their group because I have them to win the World Cup at 10-1.
No Germany. We got Australia and Denmark.
Okay.
Tunisia. I'm not saying that right.
It's the map from Call of Duty. I got you.
Yes. Poland, Argentina, and then Saudi Arabia, Mexico. Big huge upset. I'm taking Saudi Arabia. Even though I'm switching up my rhythm here and my whole model, my World Cup model, and I'm going against the grain. And normally places I would rather visit would be Mexico than Saudi Arabia. I'm taking Saudi.
I mean, does North Korea have a team? I heard that place is beautiful this time of year.
It is. Ask Dennis Rodman. Argentina, France. I kind of want to go to Australia, so I'm going to go Australia. I may maybe mess around with a little round robin parlay, but here's your soccer bets from world renowned Detroit Lenny.
There you go.
Soccer extraordinaire. Islanders -1.5. I'm such a soccer fan that I wore a Detroit Pistons red, white, and blue beanie to root for the United States soccer team. Just play that shit out in your head. Let that settle in. Islanders -1.5 today. Flyers are a bunch of bitches. All right. Is it personal, Oliver? It sounds. It sounds
Isn't Wallstrom a player?
I felt that shit in my soul, Oliver.
Yep.
I think it's personal. So it's okay. If it is, I'm okay. Hey, we roll. That's cool.
Yeah, okay. I remember at the end of the last game between the Islanders and the Flyers, he threw hands.
Yeah.
And he beat the crap out of D'Angelo.
Okay. All right, Oliver. I mean, you do you, friend of the program. JoJo, I come in and hear the map of Call of Duty.
Yes. Tunisia is a. Hold on, I'm pulling it up now.
Stop it.
Welcome to the.
We're gonna get canceled. We're gonna get canceled.
No. But no. It's an actual.
That looks like the Call of Duty. Yeah, that's called. Son of a bitch, it is. Is that new Call of Duty?
It's one of the newer maps. It's actually one of my favorite maps to play. This is the B-bomb site. It looks fantastic. I love that map. Anyways, yes, I play COD. I have it on my computer.
I'm still playing the new one.
Nick, go get yourself a mouse. Download the APK on your computer and let's play. Come on.
We'll see.
I've never played on the computer. I've always only played on the Xbox.
I played.
And I wouldn't know. I don't know if I know how to on the computer.
WASD. And I use my mouse.
Yeah.
I have a little bit more sensitivity because I don't have a big desk. So my mouse area is about that big. So I have to scroll. I don't know.
That's fair.
I have fun with it.
I have a whole desk mouse pad When I got my desk, it came with like a mouse pad, like it's like 2 feet by 3 feet, so it's like the whole thing is
it's simple. Can we set it up? So got my microphone. I'll throw out my headphones. I'll be able to hear everything. Be able to talk into this. Start streaming it. Bring back Earl Grayman.
Oh God.
Oh, should we start streaming?
I'm joking. Obviously, I don't have time to do that.
Yeah, right.
I normally play. I normally play when I'm done with everything at night.
When I'm usually done with everything at night, I go to bed.
I try and have sex with my wife, but then I go to bed 15 minutes later. And
wow, 15 minutes.
Wow,
that's
well, that's when I give up. That's when I give up. I'm not saying I have it. I'm just saying that's when I stop. Let's be clear.
Oh, God.
Australia, Argentina. Okay, Australia, I could see. Argentina, I'm with you on that. And then Poland, you're wrong. How is Poland and Argentina? Oh, these are the people pushing for a win for a spot in the next round. Okay. Well, I know what I'm doing.
Remember, half
like the Mavs tonight. I do too. Yep. That's my play of the day in the NBA, which tread lightly. You see my record there. I'm 10-9. It's not nothing fancy. Considering how much NBA I bet, that's actually not bad for me. And the over, I don't hate that either. And I'm totally just to be clear about this. I'm stealing this from a free pick from Tim Earl yesterday. The way he broke it down made sense to me. And then I handicapped it kind of myself, and I was like, okay, that makes sense too. So that's why I'm going with that.
Yep.
3 underdogs in the NBA tonight.
I do not like the Clippers. Right, it's the Clippers that play today. Honestly, I didn't touch that last game. Yeah, it's the Clippers. Yeah, I'm not interested in the Clippers at all. They're still without their 2 best scorers. But on the same side, Portland's without Dame. But at least Portland's got some shooters around that on that team. I don't know.
Australia stinks. Oh shit! Now you tell me. All right, so Denmark, Tunisia is I mean, France is good. France already qualified though. I do know that. And that worries me. But at the end of the day, I want to go to France and not Tunisia. Been there, played Call of Duty. Denmark will play for a win. That's tough. I mean, it gets down to the end. Al Bundy.
Now is when the last day is always the day that's always the weirdest because you try to you got to know who's motivated to do what and all that crap. So
that's fair. I play MLB this show. Do I have 22? Yeah, I have 22. Wait, yeah, because 23 hasn't came out yet.
I haven't played it since 07.
MLB news. There's some MLB news around. I don't know if you guys talked about this yesterday, probably, but
Jose Abreu.
What's his name? Signing to the Astros.
Yep, Jose Abreu. Yep.
The best hitter of mine. Best hitter I've ever seen up front, and Tiger great Miguel Cabrera, Hall of Famer. He's going to be done at the end of next year. That's not really news. Everybody, at least in the Detroit world, has known Mickey's coming to an end. It was either this 23 or 24. So I'm happy it's 23 because the sooner
now you know.
Love Miguel. But
you need to move on. They need to move on.
I need to get him off of our books. He takes up a lot of money in that contract.
You need to get the younger guys up and be able to get that experience.
Different team, and it's time for us to turn the page. Different chapter.
This is not the Triple Crown Miguel Cabrera anymore.
No, but I love that he announced it so he can do his final farewell tour, and maybe he has a
100% a Hall of Famer, by the way.
Yes. What first ballot? What's the guy last year that Albert Pujols? Maybe he has a Pujols type of year. Like last year, just saying.
I wouldn't hold my breath, but yeah, maybe.
No, not even a little bit. Well, Steve Earl stopping by. What's up, guys? What's up, Steve?
What's up, Dad?
Hi. All right, now that I gave you guys all our soccer picks for the future, I should have tracked my soccer plays on where I wanted to travel to see. But who does?
I want to go. I like
who's
Germany.
got time for that shit?
I'm hoping
Germany.
If Germany can win, that's
because
nice.
Their logo looks cool.
No, that's not true. It's
I like the team's colors.
That's not true. Hey, Nick, Trent nuked the Bruins Islanders for a 2-teamer Tuesday.
Really? All right, Trent, stay away from my Islanders.
Yeah, I like the Islanders.
Go ahead, grab some
I like the
lightning
Islanders
action. Lightning.
Man, maybe it's a stay away day. He can't be wrong every play. He's got to win something.
Yeah, he did well on Thanksgiving. He nailed the Lions, and then proceeded to lose.
To be honest with
Cowboys,
you,
so
that was kind of an easy play. The Lions plus all those points.
I was saying the same thing.
It was a Super Bowl-esque atmosphere for the Lions. Playoff.
I didn't think
it was a playoff atmosphere in Ford Field.
They almost won that game outright.
Yeah, yep. So it was a good. I'm glad we didn't get embarrassed. That's all I can say. I'm glad it wasn't in like 45-3 or some shit like that. We held our own. We bit a few kneecaps. We had some turkey legs. It's all good. Oh, you. Oh, and then there was you. What's up, fellas? From Chico. I got the Bruins, Kraken, Colorado, Islanders, Trailblazers. What do you think kills me?
Bruins. I don't know. That's all hockey, and
I don't like that Clipper game.
I didn't bet the Trailblazer game.
The Kraken, depending on what color helmets the Kings wear. I'm telling you, if they wear the tin helmets, it's over. I was leaning Lightning prior to seeing the doofus put this tweet up. Oh, the amount of love for that guy on every other sports channel is ridiculous. Cheshire Cat, what's your hockey plays today? Cameron says, I'm late. What's good? I normally hit the skip button on YouTube ads, except when it comes to the Twins. Oh, look at that. Well, what am I? Chopped liver? No, I get it. Lightning. Yeah, I got you. Could be the Bruins. Could not be. But did bet the Bruins -1.5. So,
Here, Lenny, one more thing before we go, because we had a whole discussion about it yesterday. If either TCU or USC loses this weekend, who does the committee accept? A 1-loss Ohio State or a 2-loss Bama? And this will be the last thing before we go.
I gotta say a 1-loss Ohio State.
That's
but I mean Alabama gets that.
Well, they have the factor of the lucky A, so
yeah, they get that. But Ohio State is just as Ohio State that O gets just as much recognition, maybe not just as much, but a lot of recognition like Alabama does, just for being it's their reputation more than it is anything. But I don't think TCU or USC loses this weekend.
I think both of them have a chance to lose.
I think not a homer.
Lose.
Really?
I think Utah beats USC again.
Roll Utes.
And I lean Kansas State.
I won't take USC. Listen, the USC game. If it was in Utah, sure.
I'll take them too.
If it was in USC, maybe. But both teams travel decent, and it's in Vegas, and it's not that far for each other. For Utah to get to Vegas, but not that far to drive.
This is Utah doesn't get to play for a national championship. This is their biggest game of the year. Obviously, this is USC's biggest game, but they have the chance of. There's no pressure on Utah. Absolutely none. All the pressure is on USC.
And also flipping to the Big 12 real quick before we head on out. When we look at it, these two teams played each other this season, KSU and TCU. Do you remember what happened in that game?
TCU blew them out.
No.
It wasn't a blowout, was it?
No. TCU covered, and it shouldn't have been that way.
By 10. Yeah, 38-28.
Oh, it was the last second touchdown.
What was it? What was the spread on that game?
No.
The spread was 3.5.
There may have been a last second touchdown, but
TCU
what happened in that game was KSU jumped out to a 28-10 lead. Then their starting quarterback got hurt, and their backup quarterback got hurt, and they were down to their third string in the second half, and it all fell apart. Give me a fully healthy starting quarterback for KSU for 60 minutes in this game. KSU reverse spread -6.5.
But where was that game played?
It's a 6.5 on that Kansas State game.
No, I was saying reverse spread or like alternative spread. I think KSU can win that game by a touchdown with a fully healthy quarterback.
I think,
and not having to worry about injuries to the top two quarterbacks.
All I can say is after this championship weekend, it's going to be fun for the committee to figure out who's getting in.
And it's going to be
a 1-loss TCU, a 2-loss Bama, a 1-loss Ohio State.
I'm taking Bama over Ohio State mainly because when Ohio State lost, it was at home by 22 points. Granted, I know Alabama lost twice, but both those games were on the road, and it was a combined 4 points of losing.
But they lost twice. But
man, there's some bias going on. If Alabama gets in at a 2-loss team, a 2-loss Alabama team gets in over, and I can't stand Ohio State, but over a 1-loss Ohio State, I don't.
I also may be a little biased on the standard. I do have a 28-1 ticket I bet the other day on Alabama to win the national championship.
I will say, if Hayden Hooker was still healthy and didn't tear whatever, I would take a 2-loss Tennessee who beat Bama over Bama just because of the head-to-head.
If you're going to just hurry up and play this Michigan-Georgia national championship game and hurry up and let Georgia blow them the hell out. Let's just let that hurry up.
TCU will lose and USC will lose, and we'll end up getting exactly what we expected. Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State, Alabama. That'll be your 4.
I think TCU can
anyways
hold off Kansas State, but I really like USC. I
heard an interesting comparison for TCU in the NFL for an NFL team that represents TCU right now. It's the Minnesota Vikings.
Lucky.
Oh, stop it.
Lucky,
and
sometimes that's what it takes. You need the ball to bounce your way. I mean, you need that tip ball to go your way. You need to get that bullshit turnover.
Eventually the horseshoe's going to fall out of their ass, and they're not going to be able to win these games.
Horned frogs.
TCU outright.
KSU.
Yeah, TCU outright. You said it right the first time. It's a USC TCU parlay.
But I believe there will be a watch along on Dave's channel on Friday night for the Pac-12 championship game. Me and Nick at least will be there with Dave. And I'm
gonna stop in. I'm gonna stop in and say hi to some people.
Roll Utes.
Where did I leave off? Here we go. Cheshire says, "Good question. I'm still sorting what I want to play." Well, talk it out. Mystery for a point or assist is solid. Lean Jets, Lightning, Flames, Isles, Habs. Green Wave, baby. Let's go.
Habs.
Pens, maybe. Kraken, possibly.
I've seen way too many people on the Habs, by the way.
Ruins. I think you mean Bruins. But I get what you're saying. Cheshire wishes he could take birth control. You can. It's called a vasectomy. Just saying. I'm just saying you can. I've had one. It happens. When you have one boy and one girl, third one's not going to be different. So you just stop while you get there. That's what I think. Figured. If I could, though, I would. All right. Dave thought I got paid yesterday. What? Who are you talking to? I like VMI plus 6.5 in college basketball.
Yep.
Virginia Knight, maybe?
No.
Bunch of Quakers versus major paying kids via my money line.
Via my, yes.
Twice a month. Damn it.
All right. By the way, I'm pulling a trigger, and I'll go ahead and give you guys. I'll go ahead and give you guys an NHL play of the day. And it's the Sharks on the puck line plus 210. Let's get it.
The front door.
SJ Sharks do. SJ Sharks do. Sharks. Let's get it. I'm putting it in now.
Hey, handle your brother. That's all I'm going to say. Nick Earl, that's your problem.
I don't like that play.
All right, that's going to do it for us, though. We appreciate you guys stopping by. Got to remind everybody, don't forget to check out earlsportsbets.com/promo/ for whatever way that is. 7-day package is only $49. Check them out as always. And Caesar Sportsbook, our sponsor here for Game Time Decision. You get all this stuff when you sign up with Caesars. If you haven't already, you need to. Use the promo code GTDFull. Links in the description of this video. Till then, this has been Game Time Decision while eating food. So it could have been Food Time Decision. But Game Time Decision, we're here Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Or not 3 p.m. Eastern. That's Power Hour. 5 p.m. Eastern. 5 p.m. Eastern. Other than that, till then, good luck. Unless you're against me. What, you guys want to gritty on out of here? No.
The Jets will beat the Vikings.
I don't hate it. I hope so. Hold on, let me preference this by visualizing. This is Magic Mike White here, not Zach Wilson.
Back.